all made less than $28 an hour. The biggest loss of jobs was among those making just under $14 an hour. The author of the report says these numbers show a widening income gap during the pandemic as higher income jobs actually grew last year, which is an anomaly during a recession. Federal employees who were not equipped to work from home at the beginning of the pandemic were still paid full salary. More than 1 in 3 federal public servants were granted paid time off work during the first 9 months of the COVID-19 pandemic at a cost exceeding $800 million. That's according to a Treasury Board document. Those numbers have since dwindled as people return to offices or become more adept to working from home. And for more on the fight against COVID-19, you can head to our website, CP24.com. Firefighters knocked down a 2-alarm commercial fire in North York this afternoon. The fire was in a building containing a hair salon and a pet store on Yonge Street, south of Steeles, near Connaught Avenue at around noon. This is a live look at the scene. You can see fire crews are still there. Firefighters actually had to cut holes in the roof to attack the fire. No injuries have been reported, and there is no word on the cause. Politicians, community leaders, and those directly impacted by gun violence gathered in North York this morning to speak out against the issue.
We have been here before. In 2020, there were 462 shootings in the city of Toronto. That's more than 1 per day. There were 38 gun homicides in the city last year, despite COVID. And in this year, we've already lost 8 people to gun violence. We have been here before. Our challenge is, how do we move forward?
Gun ban does not address the community violence. It has nothing to do with it, really. Majority of the firearms that are coming into our communities, majority of them are funneled over the border. So the gun ban really isn't going to have any effect. You can eliminate every gun. It doesn't matter. They're still going to flow over the border. If we do not get rid of the reasons behind why people are picking up these guns, the violence is just going to continue.
In the next 3 or 4 weeks, we're going to get security cameras on Falstaff, which the Toronto Police Services will be putting in. And I also want to say that I've been working with the young youth in this community. I met with them, and they've indicated to me what they would like to see as far as programming in the community center. And because of their concerns, I was able to get additional programming into this community center, working with the youth directly. So that has been done. Community engagement has been done, but yet we have to do more of that.
Today's rally was organized by the family of Hashim Hashi. The 20-year-old that is died after he was shot outside his North York apartment building on January 31st. 2 people have been charged in connection with his death. A 28-year-old Toronto man is facing dozens of charges over an alleged fraud scheme involving packages returned through Canada Post. Police say Christopher Lim dropped off items for return at various Canada Post locations in the city. The returns prompted the merchants to issue refunds. Those packages reportedly contained a device that would remove the labels, making them undeliverable. Officers recovered $45,000 in cash and merchandise from a home in the Finch and Don Mills area on Thursday. It's 3:13 right now, sitting at minus